Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, old and young alike. First off, I just want to give you guys a big shout out for subscribing to the channel. Your likes, your comments, it really helps move the channel forward. Here we are near the Carmanah Walbran Valley Trailhead. That's the adventure for today. We're going to show you guys some huge giant Sitka spruce trees, some ancient cedars, decrepit boardwalks, probably be knee deep in mud. You guys will get a kick out of that, I'm sure. So here we go, join us on the adventure. We have officially arrived here. In terms of the road conditions, we came from Lake Couch in Yobo, about 89 kilometers. The road's actually in pretty good shape until you get to within the last 5K of the park, where it becomes very pothole-ish and kind of sucks. I've wanted to come to Carmanah Walbran for a very, very long time. I've done as much research as I can. There's not a whole lot of information available online. So I hope in this video that I'm able to kind of give you guys an idea about what Carmanah is all about. It should be known that we're actually in the upper Carmanah. There's actually two separate distinct trailhead access. The one we're going to be doing today is the Three Sisters, Grunts Grove, and August Falls.
Oh God!
Are you ready? All right, and we're off. About 7.5K to August Creek Falls. Apparently the trail is not maintained after the Three Sisters, which has actually become the Two Sisters because one of them blew down in a windstorm. All right, so that's not a good start. We're about 10 seconds into the trail and there's a river thrown through the trail. First impressions of this trail so far, it's damp, it's misty, and it's wet. I didn't expect anything less. If you're planning on doing this hike, I definitely wouldn't worry about water sources. We've had like about 5 already. You can probably just filter some water off the trail. There's lots of it. Got an old water pump here. It looks as though it's... It's a shake blocker's dream right there.
The Carmanah Valley is truly one of the most remarkable wild places left on Vancouver Island. Consisting of 165 square kilometers, it was declared a provincial park in 1995. This park boasts a very diverse ecosystem, housing over 2% of BC's old-growth forest. This forest contains some of the world's largest Sitka spruce and cedars well over 1,000 years old. Wolves, cougars, and bears call this park home. Carmanah is a First Nations name. It roughly translates to as far up as a canoe can go.
Once again, that tree is a lot bigger than it looks. The video just does not do it justice. There's has to be 100, 200 funguses growing from the side of the tree. It's definitely dead. So that giant tree, a couple trees there we just looked at, it's known as the Coast Tower. We're at the first junction here. We're gonna take a left. Next stop will be 1.5K to the Three Sisters. The hollow tree, it's not that impressive. I don't think I've seen much cooler hollow trees. So when I initially looked at this hike, I wasn't really all that excited. I didn't see many pictures, I didn't see many people talking about it. But so far, I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, 20 minutes into the trail, it's absolutely beautiful. We got up this morning, we just kind of left, we grabbed a coffee. Haven't had any food, so it's about lunchtime here. We're gonna stop and just have a quick snack. So far though, this trail is looking absolutely beautiful. That's a pretty big tree there, falling across the trail. That's a big tree, eh? It's taller than you are. So what do you think of these giant trees?
They're amazing.
One thing I like to do when I'm on these backpacking trips is to have a really good dinner the first night. Before we got into the provincial park, we actually found some chanterelle mushrooms. So we're gonna do a nice chanterelle gravy kind of reduction with our steak and potatoes. Super excited for that tonight. So here we are, we've arrived at what they've called the Three Sisters, 3 Sitka spruce trees, very large size. There's actually only 2 now. Apparently the windstorm has claimed the 3rd. So you have first one here, second one there, and the 3rd one is just in the back. It's seen better days. Now, so when you're here visiting these old trees, don't go off the trail. Don't go there and pose a picture for Instagram. All you're really doing is damaging the ecological system of the sensitive forest habitat. All right, so the trail here is now not maintained beyond this point. It looks pretty good though, so we're gonna press on. We're gonna head for the Paradise Pool. Guy called it the Emerald Pool before, but I think I'll probably go with the sign, Paradise Pool. Well, the trail here is definitely started to thicken. A few more obstacles here. So far though, totally doable. Nature's ladder of fungus. So I just stumbled across a tree here with a fresh growth of chicken of the woods. The Latin name is illegal to harvest mushrooms in provincial park. Someone's actually already cut some, I can tell just by looking here. Yeah, so you're not supposed to harvest mushrooms in provincial park. So we came up with a bit of an alternate plan here. We are going to hike to the Emerald Pool, or whatever it's called. That thing. We're gonna set up camp there. And we might hike to the falls today, or we might do it in the morning tomorrow. It's just a super nice day, the sun's out. We just kind of want to sit on the beach and just be in the sun, because it's been raining for quite a few days. Well, definitely a change of scenery, to say the least. Trail was pretty thick there for a while. Now we're like basically walking through a field of, don't know what this is. All right, there was a pretty big tree that came down there. We had to go under it and over it and under it and over it, and then down to a swamp. So behind me here is the tree for Grunt's Grove. I'm not sure, apparently it's a campsite. The tree has a nice sign there. It says Grunt's Grove. Really not a whole lot here, aside from this towering Sitka spruce. I have no idea why they call it Grunt's Grove. If you guys have any leads or insight on that, please leave it in the comments down below. We just made it through some dodgy stuff, a whole bunch of big down trees, old windfalls. That section of the trail was a lot more challenging. Definitely after Grunt's Grove, the trail diminishes. All right guys, so Carmanah Walbran, I just want to talk about our experience here on the trail today. We started the hike, it was super easy. Got to the Three Sisters, which were only 2. Wasn't bad. Got to Grunt's Grove, was looking good. We were hopeful. Then all of a sudden, there were trees everywhere. Like this way, that way, and this way. Walking down the trail, I get stung 3 times in the arm. It's getting worse and worse, steeper and steeper and steeper. It says trail is not maintained. So after being stung by bees, climbing under and over trees, we decided that it was in the best interest to just turn around. And lo and behold, we found this beautiful camp spot. So along the trail here, there are not very many usable, nice campsites. It's like a 5 out of 10. Hey guys, gals, we just got up here. We got rained on pretty good last night, but have a pretty sweet tent, so it didn't get wet at all. I'm really disappointed with this trail system here at the Upper Carmanah. I mean, the trees here are beautiful, it's nice, but the trails are in really bad shape. For the amount of work to get here and all that sort of thing, I don't feel that it's really all that worthwhile, at least for me. I am a little bit biased and spoiled growing up here on Vancouver Island, so don't let me discourage you from actually visiting this park. It is beautiful, don't get me wrong.